During the fall and the winter, you know, when the daylight is in decrease, I often make my trips to town to get fuel, gym, the grocery, first thing in the morning. The boys, well, they get let out to perform their routine with the morning light, simply because Hank's nose mixed with dark skies put him into hunt mode, and it's not just raccoons. He's been known to lose his way home after chasing some squirrel, deer, and turkey, etc.
All right. Got a little bit of water last night, huh? You only get a little bit, chunky bunka. Herman's on a little bit of a diet, or a lot of bit of a diet. What about you girls, though? Huh? You girls aren't on a diet, are you? No. Nope. We got to get all that fence picked up. It's a nice day to be doing that. I should be actually cutting down these white oak trees and getting to more firewood before the cold comes again. However, I'm trying to do the balance, the off-grid balance, which is also refrigeration. So out here it's 100% off-grid. Wonderful outhouse, outdoor refrigeration. I place hot rocks in it when it gets too cold from the fire, just to keep it above things from freezing. I have a gorgeous outhouse. I mean, this is state of the art. Look at that, folks. Look how nice that is. Huh? What do you think, huh? I love it. Got these little bags here. Yeah. Yeah, I keep it cozy whenever it's really cold. I'll fire up this Coleman here, and it brings me up to about 70 degrees in there within like 30 minutes. And that can even be when it's like 10 out. Stays nice, keep it clean. Essential oils. We have the Firewood over here. Our wood outdoor camping area here, which I might start a fire today and cook outside. It's just gonna be a really pretty day. We'll check the solar panels. They're down this direction here. Solar for the building. We've got solar for the shed, which feeds up to the cabin. It's a whole system, and works out absolutely wonderful. There's some different battery upgrades that I'm currently in the work of. But then the chickens. Well, first we'll go to here. We'll go to the outdoor shower, this whole outdoor shower setup. I have a growing clematis here, but this thing is just wonderful. It's all I need right there. I'd like to redo the head maybe someday, but I got some of this teak board to put down so it doesn't rot. It's been here for what, like 2.5 years, 3 years? Not cheap, but did some copper here and little shower head here, you know. I like to make that metal instead of plastic. If anybody knows me, I do not like plastic as much as I possibly can. Get away from it, I do. A little bench seat, rock design, so that I can put the soap there. Towel to hang here, and their outdoor mirror. Again, that's my refrigerator, the little Yeti. Got an outdoor smoker. But this is the prep station here for cooking and canning. Do lots and lots of canning. Lots of canning. I mean, obviously, right? If you're living off grid, that's exactly what you need to do. Learn all about it. And I'll have a bunch of videos on canning. Everything. Canning from bacon to hamburger to venisons and roasts and some of the pigs and chicken. Everything you can think of. Beets and the produce and all that from in the summertime. But I have this little makeshift thing here. I'll create something that comes over to protect the propane tanks. I just threw it up there because we had some storms coming. And then I have herbs lined up here again next year. I keep the rabbit fertilizer here. That's some garlic. Every pot's almost probably got a little piece of garlic in it for the winter so it can bulb up. But that's a lot of that. I have some pictures I'll post of the cabin, but right now I don't want to take you in there. And here's some rosemary here. Rosemary and some sweet marjoram. But I don't want to take you in there right now just because I have hunting stuff in there, and it's just kind of, I'll post some pics when it's nice and cleaned up. It's not terrible. It's just, there may be some personal stuff laying around. Christmas gifts and things like that, you know? So got the old Eiger 400. It's been okay, you know, she needs some work, but she does the job. And we'll probably have to do some videos on updating her in the carb. And maybe some garden updates. It's gray right now, December the 16th of 2024. So it's very gray, and but you're gonna get a 50-degree day. Makes me kind of want to jump the gun on pruning things. I'm gonna wait till February to cut back the blueberries, to cut back the pears and the peaches and the apples, and the grapes. Into a deep dormancy, right? And I'll show everybody on how to grow some fantastic produce. I absolutely love it. It's another one of my passions, cooking and farm to table. I figured I'd go like a little review. So I got peonies planted here for pollinators. Little Shasta daisies, they're perennials for pollination too, like later in the seasons. The Russian comfrey, absolutely stellar. I'll do a whole thing on just Russian comfrey, all the benefits and how to save on fertilization by making your own fertilizer. Fantastic. Everybody should have one, other than it does take over, so you have to be really careful with it. But here is our blueberries. We've got our different kinds. I've written on here, these are our legacies. I got 2 legacies on the outside here. This gives enough blueberries for 2 people in pots, for 2 people for an entire season, and freezing them. So I mean, it's abundant. But anyhow, the powdery blue is put in here to cross-pollinate the 2 legacies, the 4 legacies, so that we can get a better yield. Obviously we have the switchgrass, cut grass that I have here, and that's just a nice buffer for windbreaks coming out of that direct west. I do cut it back down, but it does help sometimes in the summer storms to protect. Here we've got all of the strawberries. These are ever-bearing strawberries. So there's that. Cut them back, have them in little areas here. Been bringing up mulch here, so I'm going to start bringing up mulch, and all this hillside is going to be a flat plateau of pallets is what the game plan is. And we're going to put garlic through here, and not sure, probably a lot of potatoes, because for surviving, garlic is a good seller, but it's really great for you. And potatoes, I'll tell you what, you can live on those. And here's our little garlic bed here. I'm gonna extend it all the way across there. Back over here is the grapes. Oh shoot, I don't know why it's escaping me. Probably because my brain's focused on here too. More Russian comfrey. These are just random pots that I'll rotate out. I've had watermelon in them, different melons, hearts of golds, sweet peas, anything you can think of. And crop rotation is important to me.